Welcome to the AWS Wireless Back Office pre-installation video. This is the first video of 3 that you will be required to watch prior to doing your first installation. So in this first video, we're basically going to be focusing on pre-installation procedures only. So for an overview, the 5 GHz wireless back office solution will provide wireless network connectivity to the McDonald's back office system, which allows the store to utilize the mobile handheld order taker device to enter orders in the drive-thru and also the front counter areas of the restaurant. And when you arrive on site, you want to call OneSource to check in, just like always. The OneSource ticket number can be found on your typical OneSource work order. Upon arrival, the technician will be required to take a minimum of 2 photos, and you'll want to send this in to the OneSource PMT at awshot@osbt.com. These photos will consist of one photo showing the entire side of the building, including the drive-thru area, and the second photo will be of the entire back building, including the menu board. So let's go ahead and take a look at a few good pre-install photos. In this first picture, you can see the entire side of the building. Also, you can see that this picture includes the drive-thru approach. This gives us a good idea of where you can install the antenna for AP2 in relationship of the building. Now, if you look at the next photo, you can see the entire back of the building. Also notice you can see the menu board in relationship to the back of the drive-thru area. Now for some bad pre-install photos. Okay, in this first photo you see that the sun is really bright here. It causes us to not be able to see the side of the building and the drive-thru approach. In scenarios like this, you'll want to block the sun with your hand or possibly step off to the side, get a little better photo. In the second photo, you can see the back of the McDonald's store. However, you cannot see the menu board, so it makes it hard for us to see where the menu board is and the back drive-thru is compared to the back of the building. So just take a few more steps back as far as you can, get a little better shot of this. Next, we're going to take a look at the rules of engagement. This can be found on page 3 of the installation design guide that was emailed to you with your work order. Now, you're going to want to read and understand these. The reason being is so that we do not impede with the store's ability to do business. We're going to be taking down their cashless system and everything else, so just make sure you understand these rules of engagement. Next is the equipment inventory. You'll need to do a full equipment inventory prior to any work being done. You're going to need to escalate anything to OneSource if anything's missing. The equipment list will be found on page 7 and 8 of your IDG. There are going to be 2 kits. The first kit is comprised of the front counter AP, 24-port D-Link switch, and the 5-hung PoE. The second kit will have the gear for APs 2 and 3, including the RF cables and antennas. The last thing you'll need to do is complete the arrival checklist, which can be found on page 1 of the Wireless Back Office Customer Acceptance Document Checklist. You'll need to make sure that all of these are checked prior to completing any work. This just lets us know that you didn't run into any issues before you got started. So just make sure you go through this, make sure everything's checked off before you get started. That's it. You have just finished the AWS Wireless Back Office pre-installation video. Please move on to video 2 of 3, AWS WBO installation.